At syempre mga kaibigan, eto na naman ang iyong kaibigan, DJ Sky. Andito nililibang kayo sa isang topikong maaring sana naman ay magugustuhan nyo parati. Kagaya ng mga ibang video on demand ko sa YouTube, sa aking YouTube channel. Ito naman gabing ito ay itong araw na ito kung saan man kayong lupalop ng mundo. Siyempre, ang katanungan na ating tatalakayin ay how important is your faith sa buhay mo? Yan. Yan naman ang topic ko natin ngayon sa susunod na 59 minutes. Gaano ka-importante ang faith sa iyo? At siyempre, pinapaliwanagan ko sa ating mga tagapakinig na ang isang oras na programang ito ay it's not all about religion. So, just to let you know that, na ganyan. But for me, DJ Sky, I just want to share yung outlook ko sa buhay. Na ganyan. Kung ano man yung mga just sharing you what I have inside when it comes to faith. And also, I would like to share you what I think about faith, religion, beliefs, spirituality. Is it possible to have faith and not be religious? Or is it possible to be religious and not have faith? And is it possible to have faith and still be religious? And what is a belief? And how does spirituality, what is spirituality? And how does it come into play sa ating pamumuhay araw-araw? Okay? Yeah. Ito lang si DJ Sky and I am sharing you my practical versions, my practical opinions as we go along with our daily lives na ganyan, siyempre. And for while I am entertaining you with appropriate OPM music, this time naman, mga Christian music. We have singers like Gary V, si April Boy, si Ogie Alcacid. So again, this is your program. Ang ating topic ko ngayon is how important is your faith sa buhay mo? Ako po si DJ Sky.
Paghihirap mo ay mayroong sa'yo. Kay bigat na pasanin mo. Minsan sa buhay ay naiisip mo na para bang di ka niya mahal. At pagkaraan ng mga pagsubok sa'yo, may darating na tag-araw. At pagkaraan ng mga paghirap mo, ay mayroong sagot sa problema mo. Ngayon mo sabihin sa akin, ikaw ba sa kanya'y lumalapit? Di kanya bibigyan ng problema nang di mo ito kakayanin. Ano man bigat ng mga pasanin mo, ay dalangin mo lang sa may kapal. Ano man bigat ng mga pasanin mo, ay dalangin mo lang sa may kapal. Ay dalangin mo lang sa may kapal. Ay dalangin mo lang sa may kapal.
And that is April Boy with Idalangin sa May Kapal. Yan. That is one of the April Boy has been concentrating a lot of the Christian songs nowadays na ganyan. See? Kaya perhaps there's a change in heart kay April Boy. Dahil mahina na yung kanyang vision. Nagde-deteriorate ang kanyang vision. Actually, hindi na siya nakakapaglakad mag-isa. So he has to have a company every time. Now, he writes a lot of Christian songs. Tanging Hiling, yun, the one I just played. So those kind of things. But anyway, sa aking programa ngayon, how important is your faith sa buhay mo na ganyan. Kaya titingnan natin dito na unang-una, what is faith, by the way? And faith, kung titingnan mo, what is faith nga naman sabi nila? I think faith is something deep inside, innate. It's an innate feeling sa loob mo na somehow you believe in something. Something emotional. So that is emotional feeling that somehow deep inside there is a yearning for a search for a truth. So that is a faith. I believe personally, sabi ni ako si DJ Sky, sabi nga nila na every one of us has faith in us. Nagkakaiba lang tayo to what certain degree yung faith natin. Do we use that in our daily lives na ganyan? Faith is as in there's always that sense of feeling like bakit andito ako sa mundong ito? Bakit ang universe is so vast? You look at space, the galaxy na ganyan. Bakit kaya ako andito? Saan kaya ako nanggaling? Somehow there's a faith in there. A search for a meaning, a search for a truth. And I think faith, generally speaking, it determines our behavior. Na ganyan, gaya ng sabi ko, to a certain degree, how do we use that faith? Like say, somebody believes in something, like say reincarnation for that matter, nagaran. So somehow, or let's say isang athlete, believe that he or she can win the tournament, na ganyan. There's a faith inside. There's that innate feeling inside of that person that somehow he does, or she and he believes that he can win the tournament, that kind of thing. So if you look at faith, It is a good initiator, a driving emotion inside of us to seek for something, to seek for meanings about life na ganyan. So, how about religion? Mamaya tatalakayin natin na how does faith differentiates from religion na ganyan. And then I'll share you that na ganyan. So, kayo pinakikinig sa DJ Sky dito sa aking Barangay DJ Sky, a series of video on demand where I cover a lot of things from the art of letting go, mga duets, mga the best cover songs, OPM songs, yearnings of the heart. So I cover anything from A to Z. Now this time I'm covering faith, and this is not a religious program by any stretch of the imagination, but tinatalakay ko kung paano yung faith o yung you as a religious person, or you having a series of beliefs, or you as a spiritual person comes into play with your existence na ganyan, di ba? Parang it's a nice conversation, and I'm gonna play another song for everyone out there, and this one is syempre alam niyo na si Mr. Gary B, di ba?
Just what is it in me? Sometimes I just don't know what keeps me in your love. Why you never let me go? And though you're in me now, I fall and hurt you still. My Lord, please show me how to know just how you feel. You have forgiven me too many times it seems. I feel I'm not what you might call a worthy Christian after all. And though I love you so, temptation finds its way to me. Teach me to trust in you with all of my heart, to lean not on my own understanding. I just forget you won't give me what I can bear. Take me out of the dark, my Lord. I don't wanna be there. You never left my side. You gave your hand to me to hold. Oh, Jesus, I'm no longer in the cold. And yeah, I leave you there when I feel satisfied. I'd like to thank you every day, not only when I feel that way. I never knew the man would give his life for sinners like me. And yet because he loves us so, he's promised us eternity. And we can have that promise and peace if we have faith and just believe. Teach us to trust in you with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, 'cause we just forget you won't give us what we can bear. Take us out of
There's a saying, do not ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and just go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. And then be a part of that community and make it alive. May kasabihan sila na, you know you're in love when you cannot fall asleep anymore, because reality is finally better than your dreams. Guess who said that? Ang aming major benefactor sa University of California, San Diego, the famous Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Remember, in the spirit of inspiring everyone, Dr. Seuss got rejected, I think, 27 times by publishers. Nagsusulat siya ng libro. Oh, come on. So, but he persevered na ganyan. Now, getting back to how important is faith sa ating buhay na ganyan. Now, if you look at the dictionary, it says faith, according to the dictionary, means a complete trust or confidence in someone or something. So we can say we have faith that I am going to graduate with my bachelor's. I have faith that I am going to finish this race. I have faith that I can reach my goal in 2 years. Yung mga ganun. So that faith becomes the driving force in us to motivate us to seek opportunities and be successful, hopefully at the very end. So it's like an initiator. It's a driving force to get us going. So if you look at faith by itself, yung motivator talaga sa atin, di ba, na tao na what motivates the driver to drive his best? Because he has faith in himself that he can drive safely. Things of that nature na ganyan. So faith naman, when it comes to religion, as it refers to our religion, is the connotation is a strong belief in God or in the doctrines of any religion based on spiritual rather than a proof-based kind of intuition. Yung undeniably na belief mo, when you believe in something, you're not actually looking for concrete proof, but it's like an unconditional love, a belief in that faith na ganyan. So if you look at it, faith is emotional, it's an intrinsic innate feeling, and religion is that activities or group where you belong to pursue more of your faith. Na ganyan, di ba? Like say, the act of going to Mass, the act of praying, those are all religious activities as part of your ritual in your chosen religion. That's why when it comes to religion na ganyan, siyempre, I myself, I respect any religious denomination. And rightfully so. Ganyan. So, I am born Roman Catholic. We have friends who are Presbyterians, Seventh-day Adventists, LDAs, Latter-day Saints, Baptist, Muslim, ano pa yung mga ibang reliyon, Jehovah's Witnesses, or Christians, simple born-again Christian denominations na ganyan, which a lot of my siblings, by the way, are, and I attend their services also, believe it or not. So I have respect for any religious denomination that you have, regardless of all. So I don't predicate my attitude on you based on your religion. But knowing that you have faith in you about something, because faith determines our behavior. And hopefully for the most part, yung faith determines our good behavior. To believe in something, to your believe in your chosen religious denomination, di ba? Sa ganyan. So anyway, so faith is a good thing. And religion are those activities that you do to pursue those faith and a sense of belonging and a religious group, whether you're a Roman Catholic or Jehovah's Witnesses, CBC, Baptists or Protestants, na ganyan. So those things. Anyway, so that's how. So indeed, it is very important, and it's how we make use of that faith that really drives us to whether go left or go right in our decision making, diba? So I would rather deal with somebody that has faith in themselves, diba? Ganyan. So anyway, this is DJ Sky. Kayo nakikinig po sa aking programa na tinatalakay natin ang sense of how important is faith to you. So, and then, ito naman si Mr. Ogie Alcacid, dahil in my heart, sa puso ko, ang lahat ng mga nakikinig na aking mga listeners, world listeners, lalo na yung aking every Saturday na program, DJ Sky on the air, and this my Barangay DJ Sky sa aking YouTube channel. You can always click my YouTube channel and you can go there on Barangay DJ Sky and watch any of the video on demands out there at your time, on your own terms, at your convenience. Diba? Ay balita ko, meron daw marami akong listeners dyan na ginagawang pampatulog yung aking yung aking programa. Well, I thank you. I feel honored. I feel humbled. And I thank you very much kung nakakaaliw at kinagigisnan nyo. And along with the same line, if you do have any requests for songs that you want me to include in these videos, please email me or drop me a line on my Sky Room sa aking Facebook. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much. And again, here's Mr. Ogie Alcacid on this one.
Puso ko'y ikaw lamang, wala nang iba. Kahit malayo ka'y parang kapiling ka. Sa bawat sandali, ika'y naaalala. Walang ibang bukang bibig, kundi ikaw sinta. Ang puso mo di pa handa, pagkat hindi pa niya kaya magtiwala. Nandito ako, maghihintay sa'yo, pagkat ngayon lang nakakilala ng katulad mo. Sa puso ko, ikaw lamang ang mamahalin, at magpakailanman namin ikaw ang iibigin. Ikaw ang siyang pangarap ko, ikaw ang buhay ko, tanging ikaw, walang iba. Sa puso ko, dito sa puso ko, tanging ikaw, walang iba. Dito sa puso ko.
Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood.
Sa puso ko, ikaw lamang kailanman tanging ikaw ang iibigin. Ikaw ang siyang pangarap ko, ikaw ang buhay ko, tanging ikaw, walang iba. Sa puso ko, sa puso ko'y ikaw lamang ang mamahalin, at magpakailanman tanging ikaw ang iibigin. Ikaw ang siyang pangarap ko, ikaw ang buhay ko, tanging ikaw, walang iba. Sa puso ko, dito sa puso ko, tanging ikaw, walang iba. Dito sa puso ko.
Ayan, si Mr. Ogie Alcacid naman yon, di ba? Sabi na sa puso mo, ganyan. Ngayon, pagpatuloy natin ang ating topiko dito sa aking programa ngayon ay how important is your faith sa ating daily lives na ganyan. There is something they said here that yung sinasabi ko kanina na faith determines our behavior, di ba? So it says here, faith is able to transform people's lives from the inside out in a marvelous fashion. And we as believers are a clear example of what faith can bring about. Having said that, when it comes down to peace, joy, strength, confidence, and so on, there is a strong bond that exists between these things with the kind of faith that we are exercising in our beliefs. So our level of faith will determine our level of peace, joy, confidence, strength, and security. Kaya nakikita nyo yung sinasabi ko kanina na faith determines our behavior and who we are and how we behave in future dealings na ganyan. So, if you look at faith, ay yun na talaga ang nagdedetermine, nagbibigay sa atin ng inspirasyon, nagbibigay sa atin ng drive to seek some kind of sense of truth or to reinforce our beliefs natin, whatever our religious denomination may be, di ba? So, it is good in a way, and dito I have something that says 7 important reasons that you need faith in your life. 7 dahilan kung bakit kailangan ninyo ang faith sa inyong pamumuhay. Yan. Mamaya, sasabihin ko sa inyo, tatalakayin ko yung 7 and then I will expound each one of them. How does it apply to DJ Sky? And perhaps, I hope it applies to you also. Okay? So this is just a sort of discussion, sharing na ganyan. So, pagpatuloy natin ang ating programa, ito naman ang tingnan natin ang papatugtog tayo. This song, I always love the lyrics of this one because it is such a powerful message from Martin Rivera. Na ganyan. Lalo nung kinanta niya ng live ito, na makita kong kinanta niya ng live so passionate. Makikita mo talaga na he puts so much emotion in each of the word when Martin Rivera sings din na ganyan. Anyway, kayo po nakikinig sa DJ Sky, sa aking Barangay DJ Sky, at para ano naman ninyo yung aking mga in demand, mga video on demand na ganyan. But ito po yung ang kanta ni Martin Rivera. I've been telling you, kahit isang saglit.
Paano ang puso ko ito
The doors we open and close each day decide the lives we live.
Puso ko'y biglang naumila, iyong iniwanan na nag-iisa. Sana'y ika'y muling makita ko. Ang tibok ng puso mo. Sana'y yakapin mo ako muli. Kahit sandali, kahit isang saglit, mayakap ka. Mayakap ka.
Have you ever, I'm sure each one of you have experienced that, di ba pag pumupunta kayo ng party and we say the grace, or in some special occasions, someone will always say the grace or say some blessings na ganyan. What do you think motivated somebody to have that before kakain, before yung festivities, before yung special occasions? I guess we can make that fair assumption that it's because of that, the faith of that person, the faith of that family, the faith of that association na ganyan, diba? And I guess for me, I can never go wrong by having faith in me. I can honestly say na, diba, there are times when we get rattled, we get frazzled, meron tayong problema sa buhay, and who doesn't have one? Yung sinasabi kong kanya-kanyang istorya ng buhay, kanya-kanyang problema sa buhay. And there are times na you feel like napakabigat ng problema mo. And what do? In most cases, you stop, you think about what you're doing, and then you pray. Diba? And somehow that faith drives that behavior. Because you do believe that somehow in those trying times when you're going through life, na I can talk to my God, whatever your denomination. You can talk to Him one-on-one and in your own terms, in your own silence. And yet, naniniwala ka, you have faith na somehow naririnig yung sinasabi mo. And what does it do to you? It makes you feel better. That somehow it lessens the burden whatever you're going through in life. Parang ano mo, yung parang it's a recharge ng battery mo, di ba? It's a nice feeling to, in your own terms, yung ano mo, yung tahimik, yung katahimikan na it's just in your solitude, you do believe that somehow you're talking to God. So faith drives that behavior and it makes you a better person altogether, di ba? So again, sa ating mga nakikinig, lalo na pag when you lose somebody or someone, whether that's a member of your family or a close friend, like just recently, we just lost a batchmate, si Arman Paruligan, and it is really hard because you see somebody like that, very close friends, batchmates mo ng high school. He looks good. No maintenance meds, as he likes to put it. Mahilig mag-hiking. He looks, for all practical image na ganyan, he looks very healthy. Athletic naman siya. Wala naman siyang nararamdaman. And then suddenly, boom! Bigla siyang nagkaroon ng cardiac arrest. And he never recovered from that. So, my friends, my high school friends, did the memorial services for him. And they did the prayer and the whole thing. Why? Because somehow most of the attendees in there have that faith that he deserves one like that, and it's right and fitting to give him a send-off, a spiritual send-off, because it's the right thing to do. And that faith in you drives that behavior. You do a good thing for a batchmate, for the person like that. And that is also admirable for even the pastor who's not in the same religious denomination, Pastor Bot Abelado, along with the coordination of aming batchmate na si Kari Arizala, was able to convince the pastor to come in and do the services, although they're not of the same religious denomination. And mind you, pastors are like that. Hindi sila namimili ng relihiyon na kanilang binibigyan ng services. Because what is important is to be able to extend that services by the pastor regardless of. Dahil ang paniniwala, ang pananampalataya ay walang kinikilalang reliyon. Kanyan. So, again, faith working behind the scenes na ganyan. And those religious activities enhances that faith. And kung titingnan mo, all together, lahat noon, it's part of your belief. Because somehow that faith is driving you na ikaw, naniniwala ka na somehow, na ganito ay that's part of your belief na ganyan. So again, at saka yung mga ka-eskwela namin, siyempre na nag-attend ng memorial services ni Arman, hopefully I don't miss any of their names, si Attorney Manny Alcantara, si paring Virgil, si Rory, si Cora, si Juliet, si Eugene, si Vicky, si Cesar Segundo, si Eugene, sino pa yung mga babae, hindi nakadalo sila, Cecilia, si Saida, hindi rin niya, ewan ko si Saida, I think Saida may be there kasi 2 beses nag-attend. But then, those things, it see how good can it be the end result of it, yung mga batchmates namin. Why did they took the time of their busy schedule to be out there? Because somehow in their own faith, in their own personal faith na it is the right thing to do, and they believe na being Christians as they are, na they can help out a good send-off to our batchmate before he goes sa kanyang huling hantungan na ganyan. So see how faith determines your behavior na ganyan. So again, kayo pinakikinig kay DJ Sky sa aking topiko na how important is your faith sa araw-araw na pamumuhay natin. Diba? So, pagpatuloy natin ang ating programa. We have a few minutes. And again, I thank you for tuning in sa aking Barangay DJ Sky, my YouTube channel. So you can go in there and check all the videos that you can watch. So it's not only this, we also have the art of letting go, the yearnings of the heart, OPM duets, cover songs, Region 1 special. So I'm trying to upload one video on demand at least once a week na ganyan. So, here's Mr. Gary V. Warrior is the Child.
Lately, I've been winning battles left and right. But even winners can get wounded in the fight. People say that I'm amazing, I'm strong beyond my years, but they don't see inside of me. I'm hiding all the tears. They don't know when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child. His armor is the best, but even soldiers need a quiet place to rest. People say that I'm amazing, I never face retreat, but they don't see the enemies that lay me at his feet. They don't around. I drop my sword and cry for just a while. I cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child.
Ayun yung sinasabi ko na itong episode kong ito is not about religion na ganyan. So, I wanted to share my outlook in life na ganyan pag sinashare ko sa inyo. Of course, DJ Sky, being practical in life na ganyan. So, this is not all about religion, but I'm just giving you how do I feel about faith in my life, and I hope that it parallels or how you can have a self-intuition also with yourself na kung ano, paano, ako nga kaya, gaano ka-importante sa akin ang faith. So, there's nothing wrong with that, diba? But somehow, faith becomes a determiner for how we behave na ganyan. Yung sinasabi ko kanina na seven important reasons why you need faith in your life. So let me see how this thing, and maybe I can expound each one of them, how it applies to me, and hopefully how maybe it applies to some of you, sa aking mga listeners. Again, this is not a program on religion. It's just a part of self-intuition, yung how do I look at life when it comes to my faith, my religion, and all that. Sabi dito na 7 important reasons why you need faith in your life. Number 1, it is the meaning of life. And let me see. Faith gives life meaning, and that is one of the reasons why you need faith in your life. Without faith, what point is there to life? Faith is the core of who we are and our entire belief system. Most of us feel that our faith is the most important thing we can teach our children. Diba? That's why time and again, at such an early age, I remember when I was growing up, yung 6 o'clock in the afternoon, we call him Angelus, kakalimbang yung simboryo, the belfry tower of the church, which there's a lot of them in the Philippines where I grew up. Pag nag-ano na yung orasyon, then everybody stops, bow their heads for the most part, and say a few blessings. And then, pagkatapos ng kalimbang, and for a minute, and then people will go on. That is also a signal for all of us, mga children, to umapon, to go home. Diba? Sabi nila, pag orasyon na, time nang umapon sa bahay. Which is, that was the family upbringing I went through when I was young. Kaya tinignan mo, is the meaning of life? Faith is something, a search for meaning, our existence, who we are, that kind of thing. Maniwala ka man, whether you are agnostic, atheist, or somehow you would ask yourself when you look at the mirror na, bakit ako andito? I wonder, what is my purpose in life? Saan kaya ako nanggaling? Na ganon. Somehow you would still, that question will still cross your mind regardless of. Ganyan. The second one, it says, faith offers healing benefits. And it says here, it has been proven time and again that those who have a strong faith often have a higher chance of healing and survival of serious diseases. Faith also helps to shorten sicknesses and prevent such severity during the time of illness. Yun yung sinabi ko na yung holistic, it has a holistic effect on you. Yung sinasabi ko it's all about attitude. Remember, I was reading a book a couple of days ago. What is more important? It's a research from Harvard, by the way, by a lady. She has done research for about 20-25 years on this issue about the employment pala. Yun. Na, what is more important now sa employment? Is it your intelligence or your attitude? Alam mo ang lumabas ngayon sa research niya, and she has been doing that research for 20-25 years. It's not so much the intelligence, it's the attitude that comes into play nowadays in the employment arena. So in other words, you could be the straight A student, but you don't have the right attitude. In other words, you are not a team player. When something breaks down or you cannot achieve your goal, you get frustrated. You go crazy. You go berserk. That kind of thing. So attitude becomes more of a factor now sa employment area, because if you have the right attitude, somehow you can still work on regardless of any failures. You took failures as a positive, as a stepping stones. They would rather have you. Yeah. So those kind of things. So, and then the third one, it says, is faith offers strong friendships. It says here, faith offers strong friendship bonds to you. Not only do you get close to those that you attend services with, but you have so much more in common to base a friendship on. See, again, that's part of that religion. When you do practice your faith, you belong to a religious group now, and you feel that sense of belonging. Parang it's your second family. Meron kang immediate biological family, di ba? And yet, outside you have your spiritual family. Ganon. So, there are times na a lot of your brethren, a lot of your friends in the same denomination is going through trying times in their lives. And just the fact that you have a chance to sit down with that person and talk about life in general, nagve-vent siya, and suddenly he or she feels better about him or herself just to have the chance to talk to that person in the same religious denomination. Yung ganon. Because parang kapatid mo siya, parang father figure mo siya, parang mother figure mo siya. Na you feel comfortable telling everything and then bouncing your emotions and getting a feedback from that person. So it becomes a friend and the personification of that person as part of your group. And then the fourth one, it says here, faith can bring you peace. It says, faith can certainly bring you peace. I know that in my life, nothing gives me peace like my faith does. You can turn to your Bible for comfort and reassurance in hard times. You can look back and see how your faith has brought you through difficult times in the past. And having a trust in a higher power allows you to know that your life is in good hands. So, it can bring you peace of mind. Yung sabi ko, yung solitude, just to be able to stay there, be quiet, and reflect on what's going on with you without saying anything. A spiritual sense you feel, because your faith will get you there, that somehow somebody's hearing you and be guiding you spiritually, na ganyan. So it's like a friend, di ba? How many times have you, when you're dealing with hard times in life, na kahit nagdadrive ka, when I pass by cemeteries or when I remember my kids, my twins na nakalibing, twins, si J.E. and J.O., sometimes I say, make the sign of the cross and say a brief prayer, having remembered them while I'm driving. That kind of thing. Does it do you any good or anything like that? Somehow deep inside, because of that faith that you have inside, you do believe that somehow you are reaching out to your God or whoever is you're seeking, up a supreme being out there. And you feel good about yourself. Yun ang importante din, diba? Now, the fifth one is, faith can make you a better person. Of course, with all the things that I've enumerated so far. What else? Most people would agree that faith makes you a better person regardless of the denomination of services that you attend. Kasi nga, parang yung makatao ka, meron kang paniniwala, meron kang pinaninigan na spiritual, na buhay, na ganyan. So, yung behavior mo, mas toned down, mas civilized, and somehow you follow the teachings of that Christianity or your religious group where you belong. Di ba? Na ganon. Kasi magigilty ka naman kung andun ka, you attend services every time, you say these things, and yet when you go out, step out, hindi mo, you don't follow. Sabi mo nang you follow 90% of it. That's better than nothing at all, right? And then the sixth one, it says, faith moves mountains. It says, faith can move mountains. Many people who have faith can attest that they have seen things happen they would have never dreamed could happen. They credit that all to their faith and their faith in a higher power. Again, it's that faith that motivates. I was reading this story about an OFW who has become really successful. Her name is Rebecca Bustamante. So I was doing some research for my program, and this OFW, guess where she started? She started as a nanny, domestic helper sa Singapore. She went there. She didn't have any college education because she could not put herself to school. So anyway, college graduate siya. Now, if you look at her story, and I'm gonna feature her in my program, DJ Sky on the air. She started as a janitress. Just a janitress sa isang bangko sa rural bank sa Pilipinas. And while naglilinis siya ng bangko, kinausap niya yung manager ng bangko, rural bank. Sinabi niya kung pwede siyang pautangin kasi gusto niya mag-abroad, yun lang ang chance siya na, kasi hindi naman siya nakapagtapos ng college na ganyan, high school graduate lang siya. And I guess maybe the way she communicated herself and her desires, nakumbinsi niya yung bangko. Pinautangan siya. So madali sabi, she ended up in Singapore as a nanny. And if you listen to her story, which I'm not trying to steal the thunder of that story, she went from in Singapore, sa day off niya, guess what she was doing? Most of the mga Filipinas na mga DH doon, sa day off nila, they converge, they socialize kasi nga because of the homesickness, and you know, that's their own that's their comfort zone. Alam mo ginawa niya, si Rebecca Bustamante? She started going to school. She was bold enough to go to that school, knock on that school, sinabi niya, gusto ko mag-aral on my day off. Na ganon. Alam mo, pinayagan siya na mag-aral to go to school on her day off. Na ganyan. And while doing her services sa family na ganyan. And also the attitude that she has as a nanny, sabi niya, I ask my amo, what are your expectations? Anong time ako gigising? Anong dapat kong gawin? Ganyan-ganyan. Sinabi sa kanya, nilayout sa kanya, ganito, you wake up at 6 a.m., ganitong gawin mo, ganyan-ganyan. Alam mo, she exceeded more than what she's supposed to do because that's the only way she would survive. Alam niyang mahirap. And I'll fast forward the whole thing. She went from studying school to starting with being employed by a personal services recruiting DH to the president of the Asian CEO Corporation. She is now the president CEO of a corporation based in Canada. Ayan, tinan mo yun. It's a very inspiring story. She highlighted things na ngayon mine-mentor niya yung mga ibang OFWs overseas. Ine-educate niya. Kasi in-interview siya ng dating OWA director. So now she's imparting her knowledge. Paano siya naging successful? Nag-asawa na rin siya. But she pointed out things like, sabi niya nakakaawa yung mga kasama kong mga Pinay. Sabi niya 60 years old, babae, DH, day off, walang pera, walang kapera-pera. Lahat pinapadala sa Pilipinas. Wala siyang ipon pag may emergency kung saan-saan siya humihiram. That kind of mentality, sabi niya, tinuruan ko sila na you have to be able to do financing scheme to where you have to save your skin. Yun naman yung sinasabi ko sa isang friends ko minsan na I always use the concept of the airlines na bago ka makatulong sa ibang tao, tulungan mo muna yung sarili mo. Nakita mo yung pag-brief kayo, pag lumipad kayo ng aeroplano na yung stewardess, yung sa mask, pag let's say nag-drop kayo ng altitude na ganyan, na kaya nyo mag ano ng air mask, oxygen mask, sinong uunahin nyo? Let's say may kasama kayong bata, sino bang maunang lagyan nyo ng oxygen mask? Pag nag-drop down sa emergency, you lose the oxygen, you lose cabin pressurization sa aeroplano, and your high altitude where it's thinner, the air is thinner, and then the oxygen mask will drop automatically for your service. May kasama kang bata, sino unahin mo? Ikaw muna. You know why? Because hindi mo matutulungan yung bata na katabi mo, anak mo man or kamag-anak mo, kung hindi mo tulungan muna yung sarili mo sa oxygen mask. I always use that analogy so many times to a lot of friends because we see it every day, almost every time we fly. And if you can apply that to yourselves na ganyan, mahirap kasi yung ibabato mo naman lahat yung sahod mo as an OFW, hindi ka na mag-iipon sa sarili mo. Pag may emergency na, wala na nangyari. That kind of thing is very admirable. But anyway, and number 7, so I can round this thing up, 7 important reasons why you have faith, you need faith in your life is, number 7 is faith gives you support. That emotional support somehow within you, not only with your brethren, with your religious group, but with you also emotionally. Especially yung emotional is a big thing, I think. It plays a very important role sa atin. Yung central nervous system, how your endorphins will create, the secretions, how they put out those things, how your glands will secrete all those chemicals to all your parts of your body, determines that kind of holistic medical condition mo. Sometimes we don't think about those things. Diba? Kaya makikita mo. But anyway, those are 7 important reasons why you need faith in your life na ganyan. So, just to brief review on that one, it says, number 1, it is the meaning of life. Number 2, faith offers healing benefits. Number 3, faith offers strong friendship. Number 4, faith can bring you peace. Number 5, faith can make you a better person. Number 6, faith moves mountains. Nakita mo yung si Rebecca Bustamante, because of her faith na paniniwala niya na she can succeed in spite of the odds against her. Nag-aral siya starting as a DH, and then now she is the president of her own company. Na ganyan. And it moves mountains. And then number 7, faith gives you support. And those are support as in emotional support, that kind of thing. See? Anyway, pagpatuloy natin. Napapahaba yung expound, but I apologize. Sometimes I get carried away, but I hope you find something good and the things that I've been imparting to everyone. Anyway, here's Mr. April Boy once again sa kanyang mga Christian songs that there's 2 or 3 songs that he just came up with, and this is one of them, Mr. April Boy Regino with Tanging Hiling na ganyan. Kayo pinakikinig sa radyo dito si DJ Sky sa aking YouTube channel, Barangay DJ Sky.
Tanging hiling ko lang, Panginoong Jesus, humaba pa sana ang buhay ko. Di ba sabi mo, manalig lang ako, ikaw ang dakilang manggagamot ko. Tanging hiling ko lang, Panginoong Jesus, humaba pa sana ang buhay ko. Lumalapit at naniniwala sa'yo, gagaling ako dahil sa tulong mo.
Sabi nga nila, it hurts to love someone and not be loved in return. But what is the most painful is to love somebody and when we do offer these things,
Tears that fell like rain streamed down from my heart. Colors turned to gray, emptiness led the way until I fell apart. You came to save me, to show me that you're just a prayer away. No matter where I am, I know in my heart you're never too far. When I'm losing my way, find you. I just fall on my knees. In you I find the strength I need to live, to believe. You're just a prayer away. How long when I'm losing my way. You're just a prayer away. My strength is in the strength. I never cause you're just a prayer
Ayan, that's Augie Alcasid saka si Rachel Ann Go na ganyan. Anyway, sa ating programa na How Important is Faith in Your Life, ganyan. I hope you find you're enjoying the last few minutes as we close down, wind down with our program sa ating How Important is Faith in Your Life. Remember, sabi nga nila, and I'll say a few quotations here. It hurts to love someone and not be loved in return. But what is the most painful is to love someone and never find the courage to let that person know how you feel. Parang missed opportunity, di ba? Kaya sabi ka nila, one day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure that it is worth watching. Kayo pinakikinig sa mga video on demand programs ni DJ Sky sa aking video channel, YouTube channel. And this one is How Important is Faith in Your Life. When it comes to love, sabi nga nila, to love is to risk not being loved in return. To hope is to risk pain. To try is to risk failure. But risks must be taken because the greatest hazard in life is to risk nothing. Again, I'm going to bring back Mr. Gary V with this finale song for us para sa ating mga tagapakinig yan. Salamat sa pagtangkilik nyo kay DJ Sky at sa aking mga video on demand sa aking YouTube channel at sana'y nagugustuhan niyo ang inyong mga napapakinggan na mga habang tinatalakay ko mga iba-ibang topiko sa buhay. Mr. Gary V.
Bakit kaya? Bakit ka ba naghihintay? Nahimukin pa, pilitin ka ng tadhana. Alam mo na Bakit nagkakaganyan? Lumulutang nasasayang ang buhay mo at ang ibinubulong ng iyong puso. Natutulog ba ang Diyos? Natutulog ba? At ikaw ay kaagad sumusuko. Kunting hirap at kunting pagsubok lamang. Bakit ganyan? Nasaan ang iyong tapang? Naduduwag, nawawalan ng pag-asa at iniisip na natutulog pa. Natutulog ba ang Diyos? Natutulog ba? Sikapin mo, pilitin mo, tibayan ang iyong puso. Tanging ikaw ang buhubog sa iyong bukas. Huwag mo sanang akalain natutulog pa ang Diyos. Ang buhay mo ay mayroong halaga sa Kanya. Dapat pa ba na ikaw ay maghintay at himukin pa, pilitin pa ng tadhana? Gawin mo na kung ano ang nararapat. Magsikap ka at magtiwala sa may kapal. Nakahanda ang Diyos umalalay sa'yo. Hinihintay ka lang, kaibigan. Sikapin mo, pilitin mo, tibayan ang iyong puso. Tanging ikaw ang buhubog sa iyong bukas. Huwag mo sanang akalain natutulog pa ang Diyos. Ang buhay mo ay mayroong halaga sa Kanya.
Remember what I said about attitude a while ago? What is more important, intelligence or attitude? Remember when I said, and based on the research nowadays, that attitude becomes more important in the employment arena. You could be the straight A student that you are, or with an IQ as high as almost like a genius, and yet you don't have the right attitude. Hindi ka pa rin. They still prefer somebody with the right attitude, di ba? Anyway, when it comes to those things, our attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards us. In other words, what you put in life is what life's gonna give you in return. And the difference between school and life. In school, you are taught a lesson and then given a test. But in life, you are given a test that teaches you a lesson. Andiyan na naman nagtatapos po ang ating programa na how important is faith in your life. Ating tinalakay ito and a multitude of other topics that's coming up. Upcoming topics would be like what is my take? What is my opinion? What is my sharing when it comes to the concept of divorce? Ayan. So I'll share you also my concept and what I think. And as you know, alam niyo naman ako, divorciado ako, di ba? So I make no qualms about that and I be upfront with that. But somehow, I want to share you my outlook and those things. And ganyan. And perhaps a lot of you will try to read in between the lines. Don't spend so much time reading in between the lines. But anyways, just me, DJ Sky, on the air. DJ Sky sharing you the lessons of life, the attitudes in life, perhaps my outlook in life, myself. Before, during, and after, that kind of thing. Yeah. Now, when it comes to faith, sabi ko sa iyo na faith is the basic foundation of you as a Christian. That is the driving force. That's the one that gets you going out there. That's the one that makes you seek the truth. That's the one that drives you to go out there and attend your services. That's the one that gives you the passion to seek successes in your own dreams. Yung mga ganon, di ba? And faith is important because it affects the decisions we make, the way we interact with others, and the way we react to situations that confront us. Yung sinasabi ko sa buhay, di ba? Yung ating, it's a basic core of you emotionally, innate inside of you. And hopefully, the more we learn about ourselves, and the more we become a better person. Salamat po. At thank you very much sa inyong pagtangkilik sa aking programa. Itong topikong ito na how important is your faith sa ating pamumuhay in our everyday lives. So again, thank you very much sa aking mga tagapakinig diyan sa Barangay Channel, DJ Sky Barangay DJ Sky sa aking YouTube channel. Salamat po at magandang gabi, magandang araw sa inyong lahat dyan. I'm gonna end it up with tanging hiling para sa inyong lahat dyan na nakinig sa aking programa. Itong how important is your faith in your life, na sabi nga nila na ganyan. Kaya para sa ating mga nakikinig dyan, at salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik sa aking programa sa inyo.
Nagdarasal, nagsusumamo, nasanay pakinggan ang panalangin ko. Nakikiusap, sana'y tulungan mo na tumagal pa ang buhay ko. Nalulungkot ako at umiiyak, bigyan pa ng pag-asa, ako'y mabuhay pa. Tanging hiling ko lang, Panginoong Jesus, humaba pa sana ang nahihirapan. Puso at isip ko nananampalataya sa'yo. May pag-asa pa na darating. Nalulungkot ako at umiiyak. Bigyan pa ng pag-asa, ako'y mabuhay pa. Tanging hiling ko lang, Panginoong Jesus, humaba pa sana ang buhay ko. Di ba't sabi mo, manalig lang ako, ikaw ang dakilang manggagamot ko. Tanging hiling ko lang, Panginoong Jesus, humaba pa sana ang buhay ko. Lumalapit at naniniwala sa'yo. Gagaling ako dahil sa tulong mo. Gagaling ako dahil sa iyo.
Again, mga kaibigan, nagpapasalamat si DJ Sky at salamat sa iyong pagtangkilik sa aking programa. Sana nagustuhan ninyo lahat ng aking mga adhikain, the sharing of thoughts and everything. And again, sa inyong tagapakinig, subaybayan ang aking mga video on demand sa aking YouTube channel, time and again. And this one with how important is your faith in your daily lives. Salamat po sa pagtangkilik nyo, and God bless you all and to everyone.